Hi, I'm Robert Osborne, and welcome to one of my favorite times of the month on TCM, when I get to sit down with one of our famous friends and let them take over the channel and choose some films that they would like us to see. And this month's guest programmer is a Tony Award-winning singer and actress, the exceptional Diahann Carroll. Welcome, Diahann.
Thank you, Robert.
So good to have you here.
And wonderful to see you.
And to see you.
I mean, out of my living room.
Yes. Well, you look great.
You ain't bad yourself, you know.
Thanks. Thanks. Now, Diahann's first movie pick is a film that brought her an Academy Award nomination as the Best Actress in 1974. From 20th Century Fox, it's the movie Claudine. I'm so delighted you picked one of your films because,
of course.
Because you can tell us why it meant something or didn't mean something to you.
Yes.
So why Claudine?
Claudine, I think, is the most extensive role that I've played on film. I was rather thrilled when it was offered to me because most of my career prior to Claudine had been about the nice nurse or the school teacher or the wife, and this gave me the opportunity to have more fire, I suppose is the word, and visit more areas of the emotional scale. And I had the joy of working with James Earl Jones, which ain't bad either.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
And you're already a Tony Award winner.
Thank you,
right?
sir. Yes.
From a spectacular show I saw in New York, No Strings.
Well, it was so unusual to be offered that, you know. Most black actresses were offered the mother, father, the uncle, the brother, but not...
But that's kind of what the plot was about.
Yes, totally.
You know,
yeah.
this beautiful black girl involved with a white man.
Right. I thought all of that was very important.
Uh-huh.
And I was happy to be a part of that because I think it brought the industry for that moment a little more together and the opportunity to look at each other and see where can we blend,
right,
and where can we make this more of what really the country's all about. This is an international place we live.
These are all baby steps, but we wouldn't have the changes we've had if it weren't for people like you and these baby steps like
I'm so glad
No
to hear you
Strings,
say
Claudine,
that.
and all of that.
Rob.
Now, did the Academy Award nomination that you got and the attention you got for Claudine, did that have a big effect on your life?
About as much of an effect as it has on most people's lives. It's one of those moments that's wonderful, and if the industry catches it right away and decides to do a follow-up, it's wonderful. If they don't, if no one says, I think I'd like to see you do this now, it can be not really, almost meaningless. But because I'm black, it brought a lot of attention to it. And I'm very happy that I had that moment in my life, Robert. Very.
Because back then, that didn't happen.
No.
That just didn't happen in the Academy Award process.
No. But, you know, I like to provoke things like that.
Yeah.
We did another one called Paris Blues with Paul Newman and Joanne and
Sidney Poitier.
And it had moments that were, I felt, important. And it just, as you say, baby steps. But at least it makes us all go, what?
Yes.
Oh, let me think about it.
You can be very proud of that.
Yeah, I am.
Well, I'm delighted you also picked Claudine because it's a great movie and a movie that not a lot of people know.
Right.
And the fact you picked it and you have a connection to it, I think that people will watch it and I think be thoroughly stirred by it and entertained by it.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope it speaks the truth in a way that is enjoyable.
Yes.
Informative, but enjoyable.
And it holds up very well, I think.
Thank you.
So let's have a look. Here it is, directed by John Barry, film chosen by our guest programmer, who also stars in the movie Diahann Carroll. 1974, Claudine. Such a good film. And I'm back with Diahann Carroll, who we just saw playing Claudine. Diahann is this month's guest programmer. Do you remember Academy Award night? Going to the Academy Awards?
The Academy, oh, I blocked that out. I was frightened to death. And I'm trying to remember, what did I do? Usually I'd have a cold. If I had to face something like that, all of a sudden I would develop a cold. But just being nominated, oh, Robert, can you imagine? That's the kind of thrill you can't even really, you can't contain long enough to know what it was that you're feeling. It's too many things at one time.
Who got you interested in movies?
I think my mother, I think she was trying to get rid of me on the weekend. She plopped me down at the Lowe's Theater on Broadway, and those leading ladies really were absolutely real for me. That's what I went home with. Each time I saw those movies, I went home and tried to recreate what I just seen on screen in my bedroom by myself, brushing the hair and putting on the makeup and having a hell of a good time with it too.
What age were you when you thought, yes, I could maybe do that? I could be part of that. Not just a fantasy, but as a
What
possibility.
age was I when I didn't think it? I always thought it, Robert. I never doubted it. And people who thought, you know, who is she? Who does she think she is? I thought they were nuts. I mean, couldn't they look at me and see that I was going to be in film and in nightclubs and television and radio? And if they didn't, I'd close that door and go to the next one. Someone had to look at me and see what I saw. And I think you have to have that without doubt, without any concern as to whether you may be wrong. If you're wrong, I wouldn't have been so satisfied with the last job that I had just done. If I was pleased with that, then I knew I had to move on, and that no one should try to stop me.
I'm glad nobody did.
No, so am I.
Nobody did.
A couple of husbands for a while, but nobody did.
Yes.
I found many, many people who were so helpful and wonderful to me.
Great. We're so glad.
Yeah, me too.
Anyway, we're going to move on right now. Don't you go away. Up next, Diane's going to be back to talk about another film she chose for us. This one featuring one of her favorite actresses, Bette Davis.